Also, I'm filming the same day, the second, third, and maybe fourth part, if I can, because I'm too lazy, and also I have so many things to do this weekend that I won't be able to film. I just edit and study, because next week I have 2 exams as well. Fuck this life.
Yo, what's up guys, this is Huda and welcome to the 3rd episode of What's Up World, also the 3rd part of the scandal that broke hell loose in South Korea. And today we're going to talk about the Hwang Hana scandal slash Yuchan, JYJ's Yuchan scandal too. So I'm not gonna do an introduction more than that, let's get right into it. So who is Hwang Hana? Hwang Hana is known to be JYJ's Yuchan's ex-girlfriend. They were going to get married in 2017, but they broke out in May 2018, so yeah, that's why she's known. Also, she is known as the granddaughter of Namyoung Dani Products founder, which is a very known company in South Korea. They create pretty much everything that has to do with milk and soju and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, she is also suspected of using different kind of drugs.
Everything I say is pretty much about drugs in this channel till now, so yeah, I love this.
Gyeonggi police station opened an investigation because they received some information stated that she used clozapam.
One eternity later.
Clozapam, I don't know how to say that. Clozapam, which is a drug that makes you feel better, makes you feel kind of high. It's pretty much used when you are depressed or you can't sleep. So they give you that, but it's still a drug, so you cannot use it if you don't have a prescription. That was an illegal use. She was also arrested for using and distributing and injecting methamphetamine to one of her friends that I call Cho, so that it'll be easier. Back in 2015. This girl shares. She knows the friendship, the real value of friendship. If you don't have a friend that shares methamphetamine with you, then they're not real friends. So the problem here is that Cho had to face the consequences of Hwang Hana's decision and had a trial, while Hwang Hana just walked out as if nothing happened. Again, I'm not surprised. After Seunggi's scandal and the chat room scandal, nothing ever surprised me anymore. So during Cho's trial, she actually said that Hwang Hana's injected her 0.16 grams of methamphetamine 3 times. How can I explain this? This amount is for 3 or more people, and she got him herself. And obviously, if she loves EXO and she loves Overdose, well, she might kind of end up doing that song and listening to it in her grave. She also revealed that there was someone else involved into this case, and that person, the news called her Kim, because pretty much everyone that we don't know the person and the identity of this person, we call them Kim. SBS stated that Hwang Hana admitted using methamphetamine and back in 2015, and that she still uses it nowadays with a subjection of a celebrity friend. That smells bad for one person I know.
And the funny thing is that her lawyer also stated that she uses drugs back in 2011 to defend her. But the thing is that, why would you say that to defend someone? I mean, I want that lawyer. If I have a problem, I want that lawyer. So that if I got copyrighted in my video, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I want that lawyer, so that he will come out and say like, oh, she did that back in 2003.
So with everything that came out, everything led to Burning Sun scandal. And that's because the person that I call Cho was in fact a Burning Sun staff. Believe it or not, she was indeed a Burning Sun staff. And how can I say this? I don't know why Burning Sun is always in the center of everyone's attention. I mean, I think this is related, but don't get me wrong, I don't do theories But this is too much. There's too much evidences that led to this crazy imagination of mine and everybody's imagination. Also, Cho said that they were using on a regular basis methamphetamine, but she never stated where, when she used it, if ever she used it in Burning Sun, which kind of led to, yes, Burning Sun was kind of in this, but we don't have enough evidences to say that there was in this. Later on, we discovered that the Kim person was none other than JYJ's Yuchon. That was Hwang Hana's ex-fiance and ex-boyfriend. After knowing that Yuchon was in it, Yuchon pretty much declared that he wasn't, he was a victim, and they were only using him for, you know, to get someone in their problem. Also, he was aggressed by Hwang Hana and harassed by Hwang Hana because she always called him and says that she's like this because of him and all that crazy stuff, and said that he was going to help the police for the investigation and all that crazy stuff. I mean, I lost faith, literally. After what he said, Nam Dairy Products came out with a declaration as well, but this time kind of saying that Hwang Hana might be the granddaughter of the founder, but no other Hwang member is under Nam Dairy Products. They're not working there anymore. They don't have any relation whatsoever with this family, so they didn't help her in any case or any form to get out from justice. But what Hwang Hana said, it was actually really dumb. Hwang Hana stated that she wouldn't face anything as in trial and justice and everything, because apparently her dad knows the whole police station. And again, as the Burning Sun scandal, I think everybody in the rich community know the police, and so they can literally get out from everything. And she stated that the prosecutor was her dad's best friend. So she was like,
I'm getting away with this. See you, Hawaii.
And the public opinion get even worse. They were like, are you kidding me? Now it's said that Hwang Hana also shared some spy cams through another chat room, or maybe the same chat room, in which she pretty much shared spy cams, videos, pictures that might be sexually related or not about some random victims, and she was using them to threaten those victims. Also, when her family knew about this, they were like,
we are not surprised. She's pretty much known to be that kind of person.
oh my gosh, that doesn't sound good for you. She was arrested because she wasn't present when new investigations opened about the drug abuse. That wouldn't be all if I filmed this video yesterday. And thank God I was lazy yesterday to film this video, because more information came, but this time about Yuchon, and let me read them to you. I also got them on my phone.
And look at my phone, it looks so good. This one looks like Sehun. Like, I'm so cool, like uncle with his nostrils. We know that Sehun takes pictures like this. He's pretty much known for this.
It is actually from AllKpop, and the news says, fans say goodbye to Yuchon in a heartfelt final letter. Now let me read it to you. Fans are letting Yuchon go. As you know, Yuchon is like JYJ's Yuchon. On April 30, Yuchon's fans shared the final letter on the online fan community DC Inside. The letter was posted after the star ultimately confessed to his crime, and the letter reads as is follows. Before I even go to the letter, he literally just confessed, which I wasn't aware of. And he said before, like, yes, I didn't have anything to do with this. Like, man, you two fucked up. I mean, the whole second generation fucked up. Look at the sky, I will be praying for you. This was the desperate cry from fans at his press conference, but he ultimately left behind a lonely pain to us. When did his memory start becoming a pain in our hearts? When was it when we could no longer cheer for his life? That's actually how I feel for many other celebrities that are in this case, and I'm like, oh my gosh, why do I feel so guilty listening to their songs and everything? And that's the case for many people. And right now I feel the same thing for Yuchon, because I love TVXQ's music. Like, I love a lot TVXQ, and like the old songs such as Mirrortech and Rising Sun and Purple Line and all that. And I never thought about it, because for me TVXQ is always, you know, entertaining. But yeah, whatever. Which is the end of Yuchon. Also might be the end of JYJ, because he's from JYJ. Why are we just coming to realize that a star and a fan cannot mix because they are like water and oil? we have gone around and around a long path and finally seen the horny path at the final destination. We did not know. We believed we could support him forever. I was afraid to let go of myself. This word he said, we can now feel, because we were also afraid to let him go, which is the case of many fandoms out there. That's why many Seunggi's fans are still believing that he is not a criminal and he's only the victim of SBS's and NBC's schemes, which is pretty false. Like, guys, just let them go. You know that they are normal humans, and so they can commit crimes as well. They can do crazy stuff, and so it's not because they're your favorite oppas that they won't commit anything bad. And we have Yuchun as one of the persons to look for. But now it's time for us to walk our separate path, so we will let go of his hands. We hope he reflects on himself until he can let go of all the weight in his heart on his own. So this is a goodbye letter from his hands, obviously, and when I read this before I read the letter, I was like, did he commit suicide? I thought he committed suicide because of all the scandals and everything, but now I just understood what was happening. His fans let go of him because of his prior scandal back in 2017 when he was accused of raping a girl in a toilet. But yet again in 2019 this came out, and this time it was drugs, which is kind of worse in Korean society. I don't know how to explain this, but everything drug related in South Korea is like 10 times worse than any other thing except treason, which in this case this is another thing. But with everything said, Yuchun was a very problematic K-pop idol, and so fans had like, they were like, we are over everything, we just love you as you are and we love the man you were, but with everything that you did, we are over everything. So now we know that the celebrity that was suggesting the methamphetamine use was Yuchun, and I don't know why, but I felt that. So this is all for the third part. Again, I said it was pretty much related to the Burning Sun. I still have the fourth part going on that I'm going to try to film today as well, so you might see me with the same NASA shirt. So yeah, because I can seem to find my Nirvana t-shirt, and I love my Nirvana t-shirt too much. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like this video if you liked it, comment down below what you think about the Hwang Hana scandal. Do you think that is more related to the Burning Sun that we think, or do you think that it has nothing to do with the Burning Sun scandal? And yeah, see you guys in my next video that is coming on Tuesday. Bye!